then up. So you're gonna feel a nice kind of contraction of the back muscle a little bit. And as you exhale, you can slightly bend your elbows, but draw your belly in, press your palms, press your shins, round your spine, maybe look at your belly. Couple more times, inhale. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Last one. And we'll hold exhale here for 3 breaths. Slowly release. Tone your belly. Just explore the lateral flexion, so side to side. Draw your left shoulders to your left hips. Start to press your right hand into the floor. So I want you to feel the stretch in your right side of your waist. Lateral flexion. That's it. And then slowly come back to neutral, right side. Right shoulders to your right hip. Press your left palms into the floor. One more each side, left side. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Really start to press your right palms into the floor. And other side. Slowly come into neutral, tuck your toes under. Walk your hands slightly forward so your shoulders are behind your wrist. Tuck your toes under and then hug your elbows in. So this is a really important external rotation of your shoulders. So your palms are in neutral, crease the wrist parallel, but spin your inner shoulders forward. So elbow, that's it. So external rotation of your shoulders. And we want to keep that. So you want to really hug your triceps in, and then slowly press your hips back and up into your down dog. So keep spinning your shoulders forward. Spin your inner shoulders forward. Press your hips back and up. Your first down dog, so knees are bent. Focus on your length in your spine. That's it. So bend your knees even more, Travis, and relax your neck and head. Let your neck and head relax. Tone your belly. Tone your belly. So Travis, what I see is a little bit of arch happening here, right? Instead, draw your belly in, relax your neck, press your palms, press your hips back and up. That's it, and relax your neck even more. And then spread your fingers wide, Travis. Spread, spread, spread. So when you come into a lot of weight bearing, Travis, make sure you're not putting all your weight on your wrist joint. Spread your fingers, almost you should be able to kind of claw in your fingers so you're able to lift the wrist joint off the floor. Okay. And then drop your right heels down, bend your left knee. So right now, when you start to learn this pose, you do a lot of stuff that makes so much more challenging than what it actually is. Switch it, left heels down, bend your right knee. Keep relaxing your head, neck relax. Both heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, lengthen your spine, slide bend your knees. So again, maybe fingertips on the floor or on the block. So what's important? So right now, Kevin, I see round in here, right? Instead, lengthen your spine. That's it. So fingertips could be on your thighs. It could be anywhere. More important, the spine is long. That's it, Travis. And bend your knees. Let's do the fire hydrant. We're gonna work on your gluteus medius. So I'm gonna use my block, just kind of, you don't have to, but right now I'm trying to warm up my body. So it feels better if I use the block. Shift your weight to your left foot. Slowly lift your right leg out. Hold, hold. And then I definitely noticed there's an uneven weight on my hands. Try to keep the evenness between left and right. And then slowly bring it in. And out and in. Lengthen your spine, chest is open, out and in. 3 more, out and 2. And pause, flex your, that's it, nice Travis. Hold it here, little bit of pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it in. Relax your neck and the knees bent. Relax your neck and head. Just hang it here for just a little bit. Inhale, lengthen your spine 1 more time. And then, so Travis, I like to have my feet, no socks, so you can really feel the feet, like the floor. So it's up to you. So you might find it so much easier to really kind of use your toes to grab. I know, so we always use barefoot. So hold it here, lengthen your spine. nice, Kevin. Really nice. So slight bend in your knees, Christine. And then shift your weight to your right foot a little bit. And lift your left leg out. And notice your hip wants to go to the right. Hug your right hips in. And bring your left leg in. Out. And in. Out. In. 5. Slowly, so you're not using momentum. 4. It never gets easy, right? 3. 2. And hold here. Flexing your left foot. Lengthen your spine. Pulse 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Slowly bring it in. Put the blocks away. Relax your neck and head. Inhale, lengthen your spine again one more time. Hook your thumb to your hips. Point your elbows up. So remember, tone your belly. Spine is really long. And then with the next inhale, keep pointing your elbows up so chest is open. Slowly rise up. Start to ground your feet. Maybe flex your 10 toes so you can really feel the soles of your feet. Engage your quads. Tone your belly. Reach up as you inhale. Press your palms to touch. Exhale, cactus arm. A little bit of back bend, so squeeze your shoulder blades in as you lift your heart up and shift your hips forward a little bit. Gentle back bend. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive forward. So maybe slight bend your knees, hinge at the hip all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Gaze slightly forward. Plant your palms, step back. Right foot back, actually. Step your right foot back. Hi, Anuja. Slide your right foot as much as you can and then pause. So notice your left knee. Make sure your left knee stack right over your left heel. So Travis, step your left foot forward a little bit. That's it. That's it. And then, so Kevin, instead of keep your right knee bent, extend it. That's it, extend it. And then slowly sink your hip. Keep extended. I know you're feeling it. Hold it there. Don't hold your breath. And then point your left sit bones towards your right inner heel. And then slowly lower your right knee down. Squeeze your isometric. Imagine you're trying to slide your right heels towards your left knee. Activate your inner thighs and tone your belly. Slowly bring your hands to your thighs. So we're going to focus on stretching your right hip flexor, right? Left knee still stuck right over your left heels. And then maybe you might already feel a really good stretch. Kevin, do you feel it here? So you don't need to go. You just stay here. It's totally fine, you know. If it feels okay, keep sliding your heels towards your right knee and then reach your hands up, reaching up. Lift your heart up, maybe lean back a little bit. As you exhale, sink your hip down. Hold here for 3 more breaths. Reach in, really nice, Travis. Hold it, and you know one thing, Travis? So I see your right foot right behind your left, right? Instead, step your right foot out just a teeny bit, that's it. So I want to keep your feet about hip width apart. Really nice. Exhale, hands to the floor. We're going to step back into the plank. So step your left foot back. Feet about hip width apart. So hands, your shoulders right over your wrist. Tone your belly. So 3 really important actions, right? So press your hands down to dome up your shoulder blade. So we don't want to be here. We want to really press and dome up your shoulder blade. Tone your belly. And then the hips. We don't want to have hiking too much, but we never want to sink. That's really bad for your lower back. So we have to find where the hips are right in the middle of your heels and the crown of your head. Really nice. And then imagine you're spreading your palms away from each other. And then last one is imagine you're trying to slide your palms back towards your feet. That's when you really engage your lower abdominal muscles. That's it, really. Lower your hips down a little bit more, Travis. A little bit more. And activate your legs. Just really press your heels back. Hold it here for 5. Really nice, Anuja. 4. I love that you're using the ball, Christine. 3, 2, and 1. Shift your shoulders forward. Come into the tippy toes. Hug your elbows in. Lower your body as slow as you can. Point your toes. Really nice control, Kevin. Slower is harder. Inhale. Slide your palms back. Roll your shoulders back. Hug your elbows in. Really plant your top of your feet down to the floor. So engage your quads. Knees should be off the floor. So activate your legs. Press your feet down. And then lift your chest up. Hold it here. It's really not about height. And then float your palms off the floor. hug your elbows in towards each other. That's it, really nice. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Can you really press the 10 toenails, your pinky toenails down to the floor? So drop your pinky toe, hold it here for 3, 2, and 1, release. Walk your hands wide, and then high cobra. So either keep your feet hip width apart or maybe point your toes out just a little bit. Keep your legs still really strong. Inhale, lift your chest up. So this is a bigger back bending. Exhale, bow forward. But it should be relaxed. Your back is relaxed. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, high Hannah. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Let's hold here for just 3 breaths. Open your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Slide your palms back to your rib, next to your ribs. Walk your feet hip width apart. Back into that baby cobra. So inhale. Lift your chest up. Do you notice you can lift up a little bit higher? Isn't it awesome? And then float your palms off the floor. And then reach your palms back. That's it. And then building up into Shavasana. So we're really engaging the whole back muscle. Lift your feet off the floor. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Point your toes and reaching back through your toes. Really nice, Hannah. So do a little bit of cat and cow and a stretch before you join, okay? Hold it here for 5. If you want to go a little bit more challenge, maybe elbows bent. Reach your fingertips forward. Find what feels good for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring your palms next to your ribs. Tuck your toes under. Press up into the plank or tabletop. And push up into down dog. Again, remember, make it comfortable. So maybe both knees bend might feel good. Or pedal your feet. Make it comfortable for your body. Let your neck relax, head relax. Really nice, Anuja. Spin your inner shoulders forward. Really nice, Christine. Let your head hang. And inhale. Step your right foot forward. Now we're going to focus on your left hip flexor. So before you come down, make sure your feet are about hip width apart. So your feet are not in one line. Slide your left foot as much as you can. So you're going to try to align your left heels over the ball of your left foot. Really nice. Stack your right knee over your right heels. Really nice alignment. And then from here, sink your hip, point your right sit bones towards your left inner heel. Notice the pelvis kind of coming to the square a little bit. And drop your left knee down. This might feel really comfortable, then stay here. So I want you to really learn to listen to your body. If you feel a stretch here already, this is good. If you want to go a little bit deeper, bring your right heels towards your left knee. Activate your inner thigh. Rise up. Pause. How does it feel? Is okay? Maybe sink your hip a little bit. Lift your ribs up. Extend your elbows, reaching back. Inhale. Exhale. Sink your hip down. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Again, lengthen your spine one more time. Slide bend your knees. One more set of 5 hydrant. Slide bend your knees, hugging your left hips into the midline. Open your chest. Really engage your core. Slowly lift your right leg out. Out. And then slowly bring it in. Second time, I always find it a little bit easier. Out and slow it down, Travis. Slow it down. And out and in. So we want to really wake up all the small muscles that we don't usually use. And 5. Open your chest. 4. Ground through your left foot. 3, 2, and hold here and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it in. Relax your neck and head. Right away, lengthen your spine halfway. Maybe fingertips on the block or the floor. Slide bent in your right knee and slowly ground through your right foot, but hug your right hips in. Lift your left leg out. Open your chest. Lengthen your spine. Slowly bring it in. Slowly bring it out. Slowly bring it in. And out. 5. In. 4. Really nice. Really nice, Chris, in 3. Control it. 2. Nice job, Kevin. Last one, hold. Little pulse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it in. Relax your neck and head. Lengthen your spine halfway. Hook your thumb to your hips. Point your elbows out. So chest is open, core is engaged. Rise up, inhale. Release your hands, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, cactus arm. Slide back, bend. Lean back, lift your heart up. Shift your hips forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hinge at the hip. Slide bend your knees is always a good idea. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, this time step your left foot back. So same thing. Left foot back. Feet about hip width apart. Right knee over your right heels. Sink your hip. Point your right hip on towards your left inner heel. See if you get really nice, Kevin. Extend the back knee. Extend, extend. Press your left heels back. And then drop your left knee down. Draw your right heels towards your left knee. Rise up using your core. Lift your ribs up. Reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, sink your hip. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it back down. Step back into your plank. Hold here, tone your belly. Check in with your alignment. Feet about hip width apart. Really nice. Really good alignment, Travis. Hold it here. Press your heels back. Dome up your shoulder blade for 5, 4. Really nice, Hannah. 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down to forearm plank. Right forearms down, left forearms down. And making sure your elbows are still shoulder width apart. So your elbows are right underneath. So Kevin, walk your elbows in a little bit. That looks good. Press your heels back, tone your belly. Hold it here, dome up your shoulder blade. Keep your head nice and lifted. 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet together. We're gonna shift into the arm balance, the Vashisthasana. So bring your right palms towards your left. Roll into outer edge of your right foot. So really keep your legs super strong. Lift your hips up and then reach your left hand. That's it. Find the balance. That's it. Squeeze your inner thigh. That's it, Travis. Press your right palms down to the floor. Right palms, press it, press it. Lift your hips up. That's it. Lift your hips up. Really nice. 5. Anusha, make sure that left hand, instead of reaching out, reaching forward a little bit. Keep your shoulders stacked over. 2 more breaths. Lift your hips up. 2, and 1. Slowly back to forearm plank. Hold here. Walk your feet together. Slide your left palms towards your right. Roll into outer edge. So make sure your left palms is facing down. Make sure you're able to really press your left arms. Lift your hips up. That's it. Really nice, Charles. Stack your shoulders over your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Flex your feet, Kevin. Right foot flex, right foot flex. That's it. 5 more breaths. 4, 3. Lift your hips up. 2, and 1. Come into forearm plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Plank. Hold it here. Shift forward. Lower all the way down or halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Maybe baby cobra, maybe high cobra, or up dog. So thighs off the floor, shoulders back. Bring your shoulders back, really nice. Chest is open even more, that's it. Exhale, really nice. Press back into down dog. Again, find what feels good. Maybe knees bent. Maybe pedal your feet. Maybe staying still here. 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Step your left foot forward. Slide your right foot back as much as you can. Sink your hip. Point your left sit bones towards your right inner heel. And drop your right knee down. Draw your left heels towards your right knee. Rise up. Lift your ribs up. Reaching up. Inhale. Lift your heart up. Lean back. Exhale. Sink your hip. 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. Slowly bring your palms down. Step forward. Inhale. Big toes touch. Halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Forehead comes really close to your shins. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hold it here. So let's really find it. So big, squeeze your knees, tone your belly. When you look down, you should be able to see your 10 toes. If not, if your knees are in the front, you can't see. So shift your knees, shift your hips back. Sink your hip. Hold it here. Maybe flex your 10 toes up. Nice. Drop your big toes, but keep your 4 toes lifted. You might want to look at it and switch it. 4 toes down, big toes. Really nice. Awesome. Hold it here. One more, big toes down, 4 toes up. Tone your belly. Switch it, 4 toes down, big toes up. 10 toes up. Slowly plant your 10 toes down. Shift your weight to your left. Inhale. One leg mountain pose. It's a little hard to find the balance because it's really cushy on the floor. Hold it here. Find your balance. So we don't want to lift your right hips way higher. Keep your right hip stable, level with your left hip. Find the balance and then exhale, figure 4. Hook your right foot over your left. Bring your palms together. Shift your hips back. Sink your hip a little bit. Maybe lean forward. That's it. So I can tell, Kevin, your hips are so tight, right? Find the balance. Hold it here. So bring your right foot instead of left knee over. That's it. That's it. That's it. Sink your hip. Bend your left knee. Bend your left. It looks good. It looks good. Bend your left knee. Nice. Hold it here and inhale. One leg mountain pose. We're going to shift into warrior 3. So remember, warrior 3, we want to keep hips square. So from here, slide into your left knee. Slowly airplane it. Keep your hips square. Extend your right leg back. Lean your chest forward. Square your hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your left knee, step back. High lunge. Rise up. Sink your hip. Remember, point your left sit bones towards your right inner heel. Inhale. Exhale, diagonal. Hold it here. Press, keep pressing your right heels back. Bring your palms to your heart center. As you exhale, twist your left. Lean back. Bring your right elbows outside of your left thigh. That's it. Bring your right elbows outside. Hold it here. Press your right heels back. 3 more breaths. Kind of step your right foot back a little bit more and stack your right heels over the ball of your right foot. That's it. Peel your left shoulders back. Really nice, Travis. And slowly release. Hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Maybe step back. Maybe 3-leg plank. Lower all the way or halfway. Inhale. Back bend of your choice. Roll your shoulders back. Chest open. Exhale. Press back and meet in down dog. Relax your neck and head. Again, knees can be bent. Head on your feet. That's it, Travis. That looks good. So walk your feet a little bit wider. And then again, spread your fingers wide, Travis. I see that you're putting all the weight on your wrist. I want you to really activate your fingers, base of your fingers. Spread your fingers wide. Really nice, Kevin. Hold it here. Press your hips back and up. That's it, Hannah. Really nice. Push your hips back and up. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Lengthen your spine. And Anuja, keep working and you're spinning your inner shoulders forward. That's it. It feels really odd, right? Work on it slowly. Maybe bend your elbows a little bit. Spin your inner shoulder forward even more. Nice. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees and look forward. As you exhale, step, walk, or maybe float. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees. Rise up. Tone your belly. Shift your hips back. Sink a little bit more. Maybe flex your 10 toes up. Really, so it really feels the 4 corners of your feet. Shift your weight to your right foot. Inhale. 1 leg mountain pose. So you know what I feel like having this blue cushions underneath the mat? It's like challenging with the balance. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah.
You know the Boso, is it called Boso? It's good for us. And it's okay if we lose balance.
It kind of helps.
Does it help? Oh, this is so hard for me right now. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Hook your left foot over your right thigh. And then push your hips back. Lean your chest forward maybe. Hold here in figure 4. This is like a really huge hip opening. That looks good. One side, you're gonna find it easier. Whew. Hold it here. Find your core, find your pelvis. 3 more breath. 2 and 1. Inhale, one leg mountain pose again. Reaching up. Exhale, the airplane. Sort of like a warrior 3. Keep your right knee slightly bent. Extend your left leg back as you lean your chest forward. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right knee and then slowly step your left foot back. Make sure feet about hip width apart. Make sure right knee stacked over your right heels. Inhale, high lunge. Sink your hip. Point your right sit bones towards your left inner heel. Draw your right hip back. Exhale, diagonal, hold it here. Find the alignment. Left heel all the way through the spine. Lean forward. You have to use your core to stabilize. Really nice, Anuja. That's it, find the alignment. So again, Hannah, so that's it. Heels, left heels, out a little bit. That's it. Find your back leg. And then bring your palms to your heart center. Use your core, twist your right, hook your left thumb, left elbows outside of your right thigh. That's it, Travis, really nice. Press your right heels back, left heels back, hold it here. So Kevin, next time you can even slide your left foot back a little bit more, even more. Activate your back leg. 3 more breaths, really nice, Anuja. That's it, Hannah, back leg is working super hard. 2, and exhale, release your hands to the floor. Maybe take a vinyasa, all the way halfway. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Activate your legs, but roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up. Exhale, back to down dog. Again, down dog, the most important thing, spine long. Travis, your down dog is getting better and better and better. But spread your fingers wide again, spread your fingers wide. Spinning your shoulders forward, knees can be bent, really nice, Kevin. Knees bent, lengthen your spine. Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale, really nice. Exhale, bow forward. One more time, Utkatasana. We're gonna move with the breath. Shift your weight to your left foot. One leg mountain pose. Exhale, figure 4. Sink your hip. And slowly inhale, one leg mountain pose. Keep your hips square, exhale. The airplane. Flex your right foot, toes pointing down, keep your hips square. Bend your left knee so much and slowly step your right foot back. Check in with your body, left knee over your left heels, and then rise up, high lunge. Feeling the stretch in your right hip flexor. Press your right heels back. Exhale, diagonal. Tone your belly, bring your palms to heart center, twist your left. That's it, Hannah. I can see your legs are working so hard. Hold it there, hold it there. Step. So point your right heels out just so that's it. Press your heels back, 3, 2, sink your hip even more, Anuja, sink your hip. Press your right heels back. And exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. We'll skip the vinyasa, we're meeting down dog. Press your hips back and up. Relax your neck and head. Other side. Heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hip. Hold it here. Tone your belly, shift your weight to right foot. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Find the balance. Exhale, figure 4. Nice. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. Exhale, slow motion, airplane. Extend your left leg back, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee, step back. Pause, right knee stuck over your right heels, slide your left foot back. Rise up, high lunge. Keep pressing your left heels back so you feel the stretch in your left hip flexor. Exhale, diagonal. Palms towards your heart center. Use your core, twist your right. That's it. Really press your left heels back. Open your chest, lengthen your spine, and then draw your right shoulders back. Twist deeper, hold here for 3. That's it, Hannah. 2, and 1, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Inhale, Open your heart. Exhale. Down dog. Again, you can keep your knees bent in down dog. Find what feels good. Press your hips back and up. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Point your right toes to the side. So you're externally rotating your right hip and then bend your right knee. Scorpion dog. You can point your right toes, ground into your left heels, and lift your right knees up. Start to press your right hand into the floor to drop your right shoulders down. Level your hand, level your shoulders. Really nice, Chef. So see if you can lower your left heels down. Left heels down, that's it. Kevin, try to lower your heels down if you can. Try it, try it. Extend your left knee. Stretching the whole, really beautiful, Christine, nice. Inhale, extend your right knee. Point your right toes down to the floor, so square your hip first. And then exhale, shift forward, knees to your chest, around your spine, touch your nose. 3 more, inhale, reaching back. Exhale, knees to your chest, so touch your nose. 2, exhale. Last one, reaching back. Exhale, round your spine. Step your right foot forward. Left heel down, warrior 2. So take your time, we're gonna go slow. So drop your left heel down. Step your right foot to the left a little bit. So when you draw a straight line from your right heel, align with the middle of your left inner arch. And outer edge of your left foot might be parallel to the back edge of the mat, or left toes forward a little bit. That's it, Hannah, that looks good. And then instead, so we all have habit, right? So Hannah, watch my left. We don't want this, you see? We want to really keep grounding outer edge of your left foot. Sink your hip, rise up. So you're facing that wall over there. Sink your hip, hands on your hip, knee stack of your, so point your right toes forward even more. And then don't be afraid of widen your feet wide so you can really sink your hip. So when you sink your hip, if you notice, knees are in front of my heels, then it's a sign you need to walk your feet wider. Hold it here. So we extend your arms. There's a tendency that we lean forward. So lift your right bellies up. And then sink your hip. Isometric. Try to bring your right toes clockwise to the right. Try to point it clockwise to right. That's it. Keep your right toes pointing forward, Travis. That's it. And then without moving, try to point it out. That's it. Do you notice that you just feel the stretch in your right inner thigh? You engage your outer right hip. And then you probably notice your right knee is pointing out towards your pinky. Sink your hip. Hold the shoulders relaxed. Turn your right palms up. Keep your lower body as it is. Reaching as you inhale up and back. So you're stretching the whole right side. Beautiful. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Slowly right forearms. Really nice, Kevin. Right forearms in your right thigh. Reach your left hand to sky first and then draw your left shoulders back. And then bring your left palms facing forward. As you ground your left foot, stretch your left fingertips forward. Hold it here. So remember the back legs. Christine, beautiful alignment. Hold it here for 3. Open the space in your left side of the body. 2, and 1. Reaching up. Inhale. Warrior 2. It's not easy to stay in Warrior 2 for a long time. I definitely feel it in my leg. Inhale. Extend your right leg. Reach your hands up. Imagine you grab the bar. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. So that you can come into cactus arm, right? Imagine you have a bar here. So you have a strength in your hands. And then slowly inhale. Bring your left elbows to your left hip. And then extend your right elbows back. And bring it back. Do you feel the strength? This is different, right? Right elbows to your right thigh or right hip. Extend your left elbows. 1 more each side. Sort of the cactus, but imagine you have a bar, strong bar. Left elbow to your left hip and extend your right hand. Right elbow. Last side. Right elbow to your right thigh, extend. Slowly come back up, Warrior 2. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa here. Inhale. Back bend, chest is open. Exhale. Back to down dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press your hips back. Neck is nice and long. So when you shift your head side to side, your ears probably touch your biceps here. Inhale, lift your left leg up and point your left toes out. External rotation of your hip. Bend your left knee. You can point your left toes. Ground into your right heels. Nice. And lift your left knees up. You're gonna feel a huge stretch in your hamstring, your glutes. And then notice your shoulders, the right shoulders are dipped under, right? So I want you to slowly press your left hand into the floor to drop your left shoulders down. So try to find your shoulders level. As you ground your right heels down, lift your left knees up. That's it, Kevin, really nice. Inhale, extend your left knee, point your left toes down, square your hip. Exhale, shift forward, knees to your chest, around your spine, don't let your shoulder blade touch your nose. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, knees to your nose. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot forward, right heel down, warrior 2. So let's go slow. Drop your right heel down, step your left foot to the side of the left foot to the right a little bit. Align the front heel with the middle of your right inner arch. That's it. And point your left toes straight forward. And then slowly, as you rise up, hands on your hip, sink your hip. If you notice your knees are in front, step your left foot forward. Extend your arms. Imagine isometric, so Hannah, point your left toes forward. That's it. And then without moving, imagine you're pointing your left toes counterclockwise. You're trying to spin it out. So I feel like my toes are going to left, my heels want to go to the right, and that's when I feel my outer left hip engage. Feel the stretch in your left inner thighs. Left knees point out towards your pinky. Sink your hip. Really nice, Anuja. That's it, Travis. Point your left knees out even more, even more. That's it. Sink your hip, keep pointing out, point. So what we don't want to see in warrior 2 is knees collapsing. So point your knees out, turn your left palms up, inhale, reverse, reaching out. So Kevin, I want you to step your left foot forward, just a little bit forward. Forward, forward, forward. So stacking your knees over, that's it. And then reaching up and back, reverse. Exhale, side angle. So Travis, keep your left knee point out towards your pinky. Yeah, stabilize it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Imagine you're coming up, extend the front knee, reaching up, grab a bar. Exhale, cactus arm, but imagine you have a strong strength in your arms. Right elbows to your right hip and extend your left elbows. Exhale, switch it. Left elbows forward, right elbows reaching forward. And again, right elbow to your right hip, extend your left elbows. Left elbows in, extend your right elbow. Slowly coming up, warrior 2. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Exhale, with your hands to the floor. Step back. Take a vinyasa here. Inhale. And exhale, press back. Hold here. Again, you can always walk. Bend your knees. Flex your feet maybe. Pedal your feet. Slowly heels up, inhale, bend your knees, look forward, step walk, or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Utkatasana chair pose. Sink your hip, bring your palms to your heart center, let's add a little twist. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your knees, lean your chest forward, use your core, twist your right. Gaze down, making sure your left knees are not in front of your right knee, so draw your left hip back. Left hip would love to travel with you. Lengthen your spine by pressing your left elbows into outer right thigh. And as you exhale, draw your right shoulders back. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale, other side. Use your core muscle to bring your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Really nice alignment, Travis. Draw your right hip back. Lengthen your spine by pressing your right. Really nice, Hannah. Spine is long. As you exhale, draw your left shoulders back. Can you bring your thumb towards your heart center? Or bring your heart center towards your thumb? Really nice. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a vinyasa, means you can step back, float back, or skip it. We're meeting down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, shift forward, knees to your nose or chest. Step your right foot forward. Warrior 1. So again, we're gonna go totally different, right? Warrior 2 is more about external rotation of your hip, open your hip. Warrior one is just like a this high lunge, squaring your hip. Drop your left heel down. Notice your right hip wants to go out, right? Hug your right hips in. So before you come up, point your right sit bones towards your left inner heel, just as we did in a high lunge. And then as you rise up, grab the opposite elbows. So this is a variation of Warrior one. So Warrior one, hip is square, right knee stacked over your right heels, press your left foot. How are you doing, Anuja?
Good. Sorry, I have a work meeting I gotta get to.
No problem.
There's no weights left. I'm still eating.
Okay. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Left side, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knees to your chest to touch your nose. Step your left foot forward, right heel down. Before you come up, point your left sit bones towards your right inner heel. Ground it down through your right foot. Grab the opposite elbows. Press your right foot into the floor. So you feel the big stretch in your ankle. That's it, Kevin. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. And exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa.
Thanks, Yoko.
Good job, Anuja. So nice to see you. Press back in down dog for 3, 2, and 1. Heels up, bend your knees, look forward, step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Utkatasana chair pose. This time, squeeze your knees, slowly lift your heels up. So you have a choice. You can stay here for 5 breaths, or you can come down to do Bakasana, arm balance. So if you want to do Bakasana, point your knees out, slowly bring your palms to the floor, shoulder width apart, hug your elbows in, point your elbows back, lean forward, hug your knees outside of triceps, and then as you stack your elbows of your wrist, you might be able to lift your toes up. 3 more breaths, 2, and 1. Even if you're in Utkatasana, take a vinyasa. Inhale. And we're meeting down dog. How did it go, Kevin?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know if that
Oh, it never gets easy. Lift your right leg up, exhale, knees to your chest and nose. Step your right foot forward, left heel down. Right hip pointed to the left inner heel, and then rise up, grab the opposite elbows. And then exhale, release your hands. Vinyasa, skip it anytime. We're meeting down dog. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, shift chest to the nose, knees to your nose, drop your left foot forward, right heel down, point your left heels to the right heel, rise up. Exhale, release, take a vinyasa here. We're meeting down dog. Open your heart. Exhale, back to down dog. Relax your neck and head. Press your hips back and up. One more set, Surya Namaskar. Heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. Step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Bow forward, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Hold it here. If you want to come into Bakasana, lift your heels up. Even if you can stay here in Utkatasana, or slowly, knees point out. Bring your palms in the front. Pause. Keep your hips lifted. Hug your elbows and point your elbows straight back. Lean forward. Wrap it. So wrap your knees around your triceps. That's it. So from here, around, and then lean forward so much that maybe you can lift your toes up. That's it. Shift forward. That's it. Use your core muscle. Round your spine. That's it. And then hold for 3. That's it. Beautiful. One more time, Kevin. So from here, when you shoot back, keep your elbows stay. Don't move. So from here, Bakasana, right? Gaze forward. Shoot your legs forward.
you're trying to go up and out, or just
Actually, there's so many variations. Easiest one that I'm doing is from Bakasana. You shoot your legs back. But some people who have a strength, you can always go up into handstand and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And you want to do that? What I'm afraid is you're arching your back. So try it. Okay, come back one more time. Bakasana. Find the balance. Spread your fingers wide. Lean forward. Keep your chest gaze forward. And then don't change your elbows. Shoot your legs back. Tone your belly. That's it. And keep your elbows bent. Stay, stay, stay. Elbows in a little bit more, Kevin. Elbow bent and in. So chaturanga, remember? Chaturanga.
Yeah.
Bend your elbows, bend your elbows. Press back, down dog. Great job.
I'm getting there.
Yep, yep. Press your hips back and up, relax your neck and head. Heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Actually, let's do some Shakti kick. So walk your feet a little bit closer, big toes touch. Bend your knees and look forward. So basically, this is a practice into handstand. So hold here, so knees are bent. Spread your fingers wide is so important. Crease your wrist, power out the front edge of the mat. As you exhale, first option is shift forward, shoulders over your wrist, lift your hips up and gaze forward. And then again, bend your knees. Remember, you're gonna gaze, make a triangle, right triangle with your hands. You're gonna keep looking at the top of the triangle the whole time. Inhale here, exhale, shift forward, tone your belly. Bend your knees, inhale, exhale. And then slowly, keep the gaze forward, maybe add a little hop. Maybe a little bit of hop. That's it. So a couple ways from here. You can just tap your toes. Tap. Tap your toes. 3, 2, tap your toes. 1, that's it. Really nice. And then walk your feet. Lie on your back. Actually, before you lie on your back, let's do 1 more. Slide the block between inner thighs. Point your toes. Walk your hip on side to side. Lean forward, so tilt your pelvis forward. Find your sit bones, and that's your foundation. Start to ground your sit bones down. Lengthen your spine. Lean your spine back. Keep your pelvis tilted forward. Hold it here. You can slide your hands behind your thighs the whole time, or press your thighs with your hands. Press it. So you have a choice. Stay here. You're already working on your core just by staying here. Or you can float your shins, but try not to change the pelvis. Try not to change the spine. And today I'm gonna press my thighs with my palms. Hold it here. Lengthen your spine. Again, you can always release your hands, but I find it like as you release your hands, it's more the hip flexor than the, actually both maybe. There's so many ways though. By pressing your thighs, you can really engage your core too. For 3, 2, and 1. Ardha Navasana. So now you're gonna draw your belly in, pelvis lifted, extend your legs so lower back is on the floor, shoulder blades lifted. Keep looking at your toes for 5. Ardha Navasana, shoulder blades lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the ball, come back up. Maybe bring your hands. So right now my pelvis is tilted up, so I need to bring it back. So maybe I'll let my toes touch. Find your pelvis, find the foundation, and build it back up. You can press your thighs, roll your shoulders back. You can always release for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop your pelvis, keep looking at your toes. Lower back is on the floor, but shoulder blades lifted for 5. Really nice, Hannah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, come back up. Last one. Find your pelvis, find your sit bones, lengthen your spine. Hold it here for 5. Keep your hands behind your thighs, so press your thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop your pelvis. Last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take the block off. Back into Ardha Navasana. I want to show you one thing. I love the way you threw the block, Kevin. So from here, lift up, step your right foot on the floor, right hand on the floor. Option 1, try to left fingertips touch your left toes, and then bring it back into Ardha Navasana. Same thing, left foot on the floor, left hand as a support. Try to touch your right toes with your right. That's option 1. So you don't need to lift your hips. Option 2, you can lift your hips by Ardha Navasana, plant, lift your hip, touch, lower, Ardha Navasana. Left foot, your hips touch. Another option is not using your hands. Ardha Navasana. Lift your hips up, touch your toes. Lower, Ardha Navasana. Lift your hips, touch your toes. Ardha Navasana. Find your balance. Slow motion. Find your balance. Lift your hips up, touch your toes.
I do it fast, they can do it.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know what? So as you do it fast, that's fine. And then slowly slow it down, slow it down. Use your core. How does it work, Hannah?
Mine's not.
Your knees know. I know.
Mine's not working.
Yeah, a little momentum works, definitely. But it's the strength in your foot
Yeah.
to lift your hips up.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I have feet problems. That's why.
awesome. Hug your knees to your chest. Roll side to side. Yeah, we're ending. Draw a small circle. Opposite direction. Drop your feet on the floor. Hook your right foot over. Let's come into figure four again. Lift your left knees. Left foot off the floor. Thread your right hand under your right shin. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh or left shin. Keep your right foot flexed. So figure four, supine version of a pigeon pose. As you exhale, settle in. Bring your left knee a little closer to your chest. Gently point your right knees away from your right shoulder and pause here. You should be feeling a nice stretch of your outer right hip. Let your head and neck be nice and relaxed. Pause here, just settle into the pose. Pay attention to your body. Soften your belly. Slowly release. Left foot on the floor. Keep the figure four still. Bring your elbows bent into cactus arm. Slide your right hand underneath your head. So as you rest your head on top of your right palms, you really ground your right shoulders. Keep your figure four. As you exhale, drop your right foot to the left side. You're gonna feel a big stretch in your right outer hip. Again, slowly settle into the pose. By having your right hand underneath your head, you're really grounding your right shoulders. Next option, you can extend your left fingertips, maybe grab the top of your right foot. As you settle into the pose, press your right foot into the floor. Point your right toes, right knees away from your face. Slowly release. Slowly hug your knees to your chest. Switch it, fold your feet onto the floor. Hook your left foot over your right, figure four. Thread your left hand under your left shin, calf. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh or right shin. Flex your left foot is a great habit to have to protect your left knee. And as you settle in and relax into the pose, bring your right knee towards your chest. Left knees point away from your face. Soften your shoulders, soften your knees. Soften the neck. Slowly release. Right foot on the floor, still keep the figure four. Bring your elbows bent into cactus. Slide your left hand. Rest your head on top of your left hand. Keep your figure four, and as you exhale, slowly drop your left foot to the right. You're gonna feel a huge pull and stretch in your left outer hip, maybe oblique muscle. So belly relax to allow your body to sink a little bit deeper. Optionally, you can extend your right fingers. You can grab your top of your left foot. As you settle in, plant your left foot into the floor. Point your left knees away from your face. Slowly release. Unhook your left foot. Hug your knees one more time to your chest. Slide your hands outside of your shin. Grab your outer edge of your feet. Happy baby. So pull your feet down towards your feet. Knees come really close to the floor. Feeling the stretch in your groin, your glutes, your hamstring. Slowly lower your sacrum down towards the floor. Maybe rock side to side. Being still is always good, or you can extend one knee at a time. You might feel really tight. I feel really tight right now. If you extend one knee, do the other side as well. Slowly release. Squeeze your, grab the opposite elbows. Lift your head up. Let's bring into the tiniest ball that you can make. Bring your forehead or nose, come really close to your knees. They might touch. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release into Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Bring your hands to your hip, and I want you to rock your hips side to side. Allow your legs and feet to be completely relaxed. As you stop rocking, let your toes drop open. Interlace your hands behind your head. Keep your neck super soft and slowly lift your head up. Stretching the back of your neck. Slowly, gently lower your head back down. Slowly extend your elbows, extend your fingers, palm facing up. Walk your shoulder blades in towards each other just a little bit to keep your chest nice and open. And let your palms relax, soften the bottom of your feet. Eyes closed. Shavasana. Soften the areas between your eyebrows. And really soften the cheeks and soften, relax your jaw. Let your neck sink a little bit soft. Shoulders relax. Soften the joints, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrist. Allow the back of the body to really relax and sink into the floor. Soak in this vitamin D for another 5 more breaths. Start to bring your awareness back to your breath. Start to make small movements where you wiggle your fingertips, your toes. Whenever you're ready with the next inhalation, extend your elbows, reach your fingertips overhead. Point your toes or flex your feet, extend through your heels. As you exhale, bring your knees to your chest, squeeze your shins to your chest. Gently roll side to side. Massage your lower back. Roll to your right side. Use your left hand as a support. Roll your spine all the way up into Sukhasana. Comfortable seated pose. Shins can be crossed. Shins can be parallel. You can always slide the block. Sit on top of the block. Elevate your hips. Might feel really good if you have a tight hip. Relax your hands over your thighs, your knees. Draw your belly in, tilt your pelvis forward a little bit, find your sit bones, that's your foundation. Start to ground your sit bones down towards the ground to lengthen your spine up and sit a little bit taller. And as you exhale, let your shoulder blades glide away from the ears. And bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Opening the back of your neck by bringing your chin towards your throat. Aligning the back of your pelvis with the back of your head. Slide your head back a little bit. And how does it feel when you align your ears over your shoulders and shoulders over your head? We're closing the practice. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Bow your head towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad that I brought the visor. It actually helped. Any questions, let me know. Hannah, your feet look so awesome and so strong. Yeah.
I know, I feel better.
It's so amazing. It's about hip too, I think. Once you start to kind of pay attention to your hip, the knees and legs and feet start to align. All right, Travis, great job.
Thank you.
This was your first time?
First time.
Awesome. Very good. So you're an athlete.
It's not 90 degrees.
Oh, I know. It was nice and hot. I'm sweating actually.
Perfect.
Yeah, you felt good? All right, Dennis is bringing the wipes for us.
Yoko, sometimes when you were doing that on the ground with the twist in the foot, I was thinking that you learned that from your son.
Oh, you think so?
Well, I just think that sometimes kids move
Oh, yeah,
so
kids move.
freely and they just kind of.
So true, don't
Have
you
you ever
think?
seen, like, if you Google YouTube, I think it was James Corden. He did a fitness class
Yeah.
led by toddlers.
Oh, that is
So it's
funny.
like a little 3, 4-year-old, and they're just moving all over the place, and it's hard to keep up with them.
That is so
Right?
funny.
Like, it's hard to put your body the way that they just move.
They do,
freely,
yeah.
But they use a lot of core.
And why do we lose that, right?
Yeah, when did we lose it?
We all lose it.
When they tell us to sit in class when we're
I
in kindergarten,
know.
that's why. So maybe this homeschool, maybe
Yeah,
this is good,
it
right?
might be a good thing.
Right?
How'd it go?